So my name's Chloe Robbins, and I went to Burgmann from 2000 until 2014. Started in 4-year-old preschool, and I graduated here in year 12. Since I left Burgmann, I went to the Sydney Conservatorium of Music for 4 years and did my Bachelor of Music there in singing, and then I moved to Germany and did my Masters of Singing in Freiburg, and now I work at the opera in Frankfurt. Music was totally varied here. So I probably had my first singing lesson here in year 1, I think. And that was a really special thing about Burgmann, is that they have in private instrumental lessons and singing lessons on campus. So I had private lessons in piano and singing and guitar over many years. But I kind of stuck with the singing from year 1 until year 12. I was also in the chamber choir and the junior choir and the senior choir, in the rock band, in musicals. So basically did everything that the music program had to offer. I was in the first musical that we ever did, All Shook Up, the Elvis musical. And then I was also in The King and I. I think every 2 years they did a musical, and I caught 2 while I was here, I had private lessons with a couple of different singing teachers and piano teachers while I was here, which was fantastic. And then for a very long time, I was in the music program here with Sandra Taylor while she was music director. And she was my music teacher for many, many years. And when I was in year 11 and 12, I also had the privilege of doing double music as a choice. So I was in this building a lot, and it prepared me really well for my study. So since I finished my master's degree, which was 2 years ago, 2021, I started a job at the opera in Freiburg in the chorus, and I did a year there, and now I'm in Frankfurt at the opera, and my job is basically to learn operas to sing, and hair and makeup, big productions. We do about 24 different productions a season from September until July. So I live at the theatre, and it's basically exactly what I wanted to do, what I studied for. So I feel very lucky to have the job. And I live in Germany now, so that's also very different. It's very nice to come home.
Yeah, it's a really good question. We were really lucky because we were still students.
It's great coming back. I love coming back. I've had the chance to come back a couple of times since I left school to do the big gala that they had a couple of years ago, which was really, really lovely. I did a concert here 2 weeks ago, and it's always nice to come back and chat to teachers and people that helped me along the way, and it's really nice. I think without the earlier education that I had here, the early music education, I definitely wouldn't have pursued a musical path. I had people around me sort of at all stages and levels that really pushed me in the direction that I've gone today. So I think Burgmann definitely did a lot for me in the time I was here,